Parkinson's Daily Exercise with Danica. Today we're going to work on shoulder mobility. So throughout the day we tend to maybe get a little more rigid or tight in our chest and shoulders. Maybe we're watching TV or reading or driving, doing anything, with movement in front of us. So we want to, throughout the day, really pay attention to those shoulders and loosen them up. So let's begin with just a few shoulder rolls back and down. So up toward the ears, behind and down. Good. And then maybe we take those hands to the shoulders and begin to open up those shoulder muscles a little bit more and through the chest. Don't forget to breathe deeply with each movement. It really helps release those muscles. If we can take giant breath in and out, we'll send a message to the body to really relax and release. Now let's do just the right arm back and then the left arm back and right. Remember, this can be done seated or standing, whatever feels best for the body. If we are standing, we want to make sure those feet are really grounded while we move and loosen up that upper body. So now we'll take it from an elbow to a straight arm back. So reach it back and even look to the right side. And then releasing through the left. Take it back like a giant windmill through the range of motion. Now, of course, we never want to force a range of motion. It has to be very natural and comfortable. We may feel some adjustments in those shoulders. As long as it's not painful, it's okay. Releasing that tension. Let's do just a few more on each side. Good. Last one on the right and on the left. Great. Now from here, just rolling back and down, we'll take that left arm and gently guide it across the body. So we want to keep the elbow as straight as possible and then even look to that left side. So we have a nice additional stretch through the upper neck. Now as we release, let's take a giant breath in and just stretch those arms out as wide as we can. And then pull that left arm across. My left, your right. So the elbow is really straight. We're on the opposite side. Looking over that shoulder just to add a little extra stretch. Now check in with the hands too. Make sure they're not really rigid. We want to open them up and spread those fingers. Good, let's stretch. Take a giant breath in as we open those arms out and relax. Now we'll take that right hand and reach for that shoulder blade. So we're gonna get that flexibility in through the shoulder joint, up through the back of the arm and the tricep muscle. So we're adding a gentle little push just to help stretch here. This will really help with posture if we can get those triceps loosened up and through the front of the shoulder. So breathing, and then relax it down. Let's take that left arm up, reach for the shoulder blade, add a gentle push, just to feel that stretch under the shoulder and in the back of the arms. Good breathing. Again, that breath is so important as we stretch. It really helps the body relax. So take those giant breaths in and out. Now from here, we'll interlace those fingers. We want to push the palms away. So we get a nice stretch through the top of the shoulder area, even down through the wrists and hands. Let's inhale as we sort of scoop those elbows in, relax those shoulders. Exhale, push those arms straight out. Feel the stretch in the hands and shoulders. Good, one more time. Big breath in, relax the shoulder blades down, and push out. Good, inhale. And then we'll push the hands down and reach that right arm up to the sky and look over to the left side. So this is not just in the shoulder, but maybe feeling it down around that waist a little bit more. And then switching sides, we'll reach up to the sky and then press it over, looking to that right side. So stretching from the shoulder down through and around the hip. Good, now we'll take a big breath up and exhale. So turning to the side so you can see here, we're going to soften the hips and round the top of the hands together. So we get a nice stretch in the upper back and posterior shoulders. So we're going to open the chest and then soften the knees. Take the top of the hands towards center. Feel that stretch across the upper shoulders and back. Inhale, open wide. Straight arms, straight legs. Soften the knees. Bring the top of the hands together. Inhale, open it back up. Good. So this isn't just for posture. It feels good in the upper back where we create a lot of stress and tension between those shoulder blades. Last one, we'll round it, drop the chin. Inhale, open, and relax down. Let's go back to those shoulder rolls, back to where we started. All the way back and down. Pressing those hands together, let's inhale, reach up. And then this time we'll bring the hands behind the back. So we can either clasp them here, or begin to straighten those arms out. So we get a nice little stretch in the front of the shoulders. Now if that feels like uncomfortable or too much of a stretch, we can always bring the hands to the low back here. And just gently get a stretch through the front of those shoulders. So we don't want to have to feel like we're forcing those hips forward or anything. We want to get the stretch isolated to the front of the shoulders and chest here. So hold it, or here. Good. And then we'll release those arms. Big breath up and out. One more big breath up and out. So hopefully those shoulders feel a little bit looser. We want to keep that mobility for being able to reach up and grab things from up above, also being able to reach things at this level. So we want to keep that mobility in our upper body. It's very important for driving as well. We want to keep that upper body flexible. So it's really functional and it feels better. If our shoulders are really tight, we tend to be maybe not in the best posture too. So the more we can work on just some simple exercises to loosen up those shoulders and keep them strong, the better off our function will be. Thank you for joining Parkinson's Daily Exercise with Danica. We'll see you soon.